Hi Collective, welcome to the channel. I'm Crystal, a divine messenger, delivering messages to you from the high realms. So welcome in everyone. So this is going to be a little reading from Keepers of the Light. So I found it interesting that I just sat down and I pulled just a few cards and I started to research them, and I'm like, you know what? I need to record this. It's gonna make some sense. Like, remember, like, we hold keys, right? And we unlock certain things for others of you. When you feel guided, when you're ready, it's going to unlock something for you. So it can unlock more things after this, which is interesting because the card that I'm going to be reading first is Lady Venus, Downloads and Understanding. Okay, so listen to the reading of, we're going to read this card, the next two that I was guided to, and then we'll pull some more to see what is going on. But when I started to read Lady Venus, I was like, okay, you're going to see where this is going. Truth is being revealed. Deep insights are coming from heaven in the astral realm. Lady Venus is a twin flame of Sonata Camara and is said to reside on the astral realm surrounding the planet Venus. The light beings of Venus, known as the Venetians, are now coming to light workers on Earth to help them with their connections and their understanding and capacity to share divine love. Lady Venus is a wonderful keeper of the light to call on when you are trying to forge a connection with the heavens or finding it difficult to understand the signs, symbols, and guidance that are being sent to you physically or through meditation. She also allows us to connect with or focus on particular energies so that we can understand them more. If you are studying a spiritual subject at this time, call on Lady Venus to help you. So hearing high-pitched noises, seeing flickerings of light, and having the sense that the beings are visiting you in your sleep are all signs that you are receiving downloads from heaven. Whenever this happens, spend some time in contemplation so that you can ask the universe what you really need to know. This card also represents downloads of information being received by your mind. Know that the universe sees you as capable of holding soul-centered information that will help you and others reach a new level of understanding. Okay, so what's interesting is, like, I was actually looking into the planetary alignment that we have happening on the 21st, which for a lot of us, it's like we're talking about the start, right, of new Earth, right? Because we're in Age of Aquarius now, and we're getting closer. And this is when, you know, it's 6 planets that are in alignment. And I know that this happens every couple years or whatever, but it's major for being on schedule for what's going on. And I've already been seeing the stars in the sky and the planets align. Like, you really are only going to be able to see like 4 of them just by looking up at them. You're going to need a high-powered scope to see the others. Like, I don't know, I tell you which ones, but it clicked it off on me. But you can look it up, right? But it's supposed to be in tomorrow night sky. You're supposed to be able to see 4, right? But with all the planets in alignment and getting closer, right, this is definitely very beautiful. As a lot of the light workers' messages, as we've been saying, that a lot of these sacred unions and connections are very much coming together, right? So with Lady Nada here, right? She's the twin flame of Sonata Camara and is said to reside on the astral realm surrounding the planet Venus. Okay, so she's said to be in the astral realm surrounding the planet Venus. Next card, Sonata Camara. So, let's see. All right. Okay, so light activation. And many of us have been going through light activations and all sorts of stuff, integration, like everything's like in perfect timing, right? Your internal guidance is coming through loud and clear. So Sonata Camara, which means eternal youth, is an advanced cosmic light being who is dedicated to helping Earth rise up towards the light. He is, as far as I'm concerned, the leader of the Keepers of the Light. He has been acknowledged as a god in Hinduism and in the Mahabharata story, which has come down from heaven bearing God's divine plan. In more recent times, he has been acknowledged as coming from Venus and bringing through unconditional love. He has eyes that are made up of the cosmos, with the ability to penetrate the soul and activate its brightest lights yet. He can seem otherworldly because his looks are beyond human. He is a being of the light, shining with the purest intentions. He is the twin flame of Lady Venus. Together they activate their heart and light of those who welcome their help so they can shine brighter than ever. So you see what I mean? These two beings are coming together. And this is like the leader of the Keepers of the Light. Wow. So this is very, very powerful, right? I'm just saying, I was just sitting here looking at the planetary alignment and I was like, I want to do a reading with that. Where am I going to go with this? They led me right to the Keepers of the Light while my children were playing, and I was starting to pull a couple cards and I put them back in, right? And then more came out. So, okay, Odin shown like 3 different times, right? So that's going to be the next card that I'm reading. So Psychic Insights from Odin. Your third eye is open. See the truth for what it is. Follow your intuition. Odin is a Norse of All-Father God who is revered to the present day. He is powerful, all-seeing, all-knowing God. His twin flame is Freya, and like her, he has a raven totem. The story goes that he surrendered one of his eyes as a mystical spring called Myrmur so that he could gain wisdom of the ages. He is strong but somewhat a wild character who helps us reawaken our natural psychic instinct and open our third eye so we can look beyond the physical senses and into the spiritual realm. Can you turn this down a little bit? He also helps us recognize that it's okay to have insight into what's happening next. After all, we are all creators of our path. Odin guards the runic alphabet too and works closely with signs, symbols, and omens. So you are being encouraged to look beyond what your physical eyes are showing you. Looking within and follow your intuition or psychic vision. You may want to plan ahead at the time. It is important to keep your mind and energy focused on the best possible outcome. There will be signs and symbols from the light to tell you that you are on the right path. Be aware of the... Wait, hold on. Turn it down, please. It's too loud. Be aware of the winged beings gracing your path as a wink from Odin and the light keepers to say that they are honoring your work. Oh, wow. So, right? That was pretty epic, right? I've been getting a lot of Odin symbols lately, too. And the reading I did earlier, there was a whole bunch of ravens. And I even said, are ravens significant? So, all right. This is very beautiful. Okay, let's see what other cards are coming out with Keepers of the Light. Because I like to do some on camera, you know. Hold on. Mother Mary. Love and peace. The Miriam. The Miriam. Sacred Vision. Love and peace. Sacred Vision. Let's get one more. And the Divine Director. Oh my gosh. Y'all look who's on the bottom. Master Jesus. Oh my gosh. Twin flames. Mother Mary. Okay. Oh my gosh. See? I can't make it out, so I like to show you guys. And the Miriam. Okay. They very much all go together. And Kronos is underneath that, right next to Odin. Again, so. Okay. Let's see. Where to start? Okay, let's start with the Divine Director. I'm telling you, some things are about to go down. So it's probably under the Divine Director. Yes. Divine intervention is occurring, straight up. Now that you are being guided, happiness is your purpose. The Divine Director is a facet of the hearts of the Creator. According to the New Thought teachings, his energy is merged directly with God's divine plan so that we can access it and understand on a deeper level what will support our true functions, which is to be happy. The Divine Director works directly with the angels, and in particularly guardian angels, so that they can fulfill their role of supporting the earth and all of her people. Right now, your angels are reminding you that your divine purpose on earth is to remember love and do what makes you happy. Divine intervention is taking place at this time. What is occurring in your life is providing a real learning curve for your soul. You are becoming aware of the sense of purpose of your life. It gives you a sense of joy, as sometimes it brings us pleasure rather than something you have to work for. Know that your career can contemplate your purpose, but not define it. But the path you are on at this time is right, and the universe is encouraging you to move forward. Okay. So divine intervention is definitely occurring. Okay. All right. So let's go right to Master Jesus's card. Forgiveness. You are on the path of light, love, and forgiveness. Father, healing is possible at this time. A man who needs no introduction, though both the gospel and the Gnostic gospel have come to know that Jesus is a great teacher, a loving guide, and a generous soul who accepts us all. Although he is the focal point of Christianity, he will respond to anyone who reaches out to him. He helps us overcome sacrificial love when we have to leave behind something in order to get the love we want. He also is the light keeper we can call on for support and forgiveness. He reminds us that our connection to love is the most important connections we will ever have, and his twin flame is Mary Magdalene. Forgiveness is an act of self-love. You are being encouraged to know that whatever you have done to yourself or others, the divine is not condemning you. You don't have to forget what had happened, but you no longer need to allow your whole story to be defined by a situation that doesn't support your happiness. Jesus is here to bring miraculous shifts of healing to you and to those around you, and to release you from the burdens of self-loathing. He wants you to know that he sees you as a child of God within you. He also brings clarity and healing to any situation concerning your Father, either on earth or in heaven. Beautiful, right? So now we'll look at Mother Mary's card. So love and peace. Let go of the need to be right. Choose peace. Mother, healing is possible at this time. Mary, the mother of Jesus, is one. Why was I saying her as Mary Magdalene? It's Mother Mary. Oh my goodness. Let me keep going. So, the mother of Jesus is one of the best loved saints, masters, and guides in the world. Although there's something significant about that. We'll get back to that. Hold on. She had a huge part to play in the Catholic faith, and she brings faith, peace, and love to anyone who calls on her. She is the saint of the people. She works directly with the angels and the peace to bring healing to the world, particularly where there is conflict and dedication to support children and mothers. She is a spiritual embodiment of unconditional love and acceptance. It is time to let go of conflict of the need to be right. The more you fight for the point you want to prove, the unhappier you will be. Pointing out the mistakes and mishaps of others just blocks the road of love in your own life. Mary, the divine mother of acceptance, is with you now, encouraging you to forgive. Forgiveness is not about letting anyone get away with their bad choices, but about choosing to create your own happiness. Mother Mary also brings healing to you and your mother. If you miss her, are out of contact with her, or have an old trauma that needs healing, know that Mary's miraculous light is here now to wash away the darkness. So it's all about that having forgiveness, right? Okay. And let's look at the Miriam. Secret vision. Choose to forgive in order to heal. See, we're seeing lots of forgiveness cards on here. See the light. Remember that love has no boundaries. The Miriam, which means the beloved, are twin flame angels who come as one. They are mirror images of each other. They are angels who appeared to Mary Magdalene in the tomb of Jesus after his passing. These angels spoke directly to Mary and helped her move beyond her grief so that she would be able to commune with Jesus once more. They can help us move beyond the clouds of grief too. They heal grievances of all kind, including ones that have been created by religions or the idea that God does not love or accept us because of the mistakes that we once have made. The Miriam helps us remember that we do not need to ask God for forgiveness because he never condemned us in the first place. There is a real opportunity for you to move beyond grief or grievance at this time. The Miriam are here, swirling the holy light all around so that you can regain a sense of union in spirit. You are loved beyond words. Choose to see the light of God in everyone and everything, and to love without boundaries. Honor others and honor yourself with a sacred vision. You are the space of deep healing and forgiveness. Choosing to see the light of the world will help you grow even more. Wow, that's really cool. Okay. So there is something different. I don't know why I mixed up Mother Mary and Mary Magdalene, right? I guess because of the Marys, right? I felt to get Here she is. They told me to shuffle. Here she is. Okay, so maybe she was overlooked or she's coming out late or something like that. They told me to keep shuffling, and here she is. That's what I mean. She's here. And Radha, Soul Flame, came out. And I split the deck on Master, Buddha, Increased Awareness, and Kranunos is still on the bottom. Teacher Awakens. Wow. Okay. 15:15 on the clock as I say that. I'm going to leave this one here. I could keep reading, but I don't want to keep these ones too long. Alright, so love and light to all of you guys. Just know this is a very powerful time. Oh my goodness. Bye, guys.